Let's now get our selections for the JCB Triumph Hurdle. They'll come up on the screen. I don't like backing favourites, but I tried to look for alternatives, but I do like Calypto, and I think Paul Nicholls, who, am I right, has not had a winner yet, only had one winner last year. I do think this is a chase in the making, will prefer better ground, and I think it's a good favourite. Although I do take the point of Tom that Royal Irish Hussar, if you disregard the last performance, which was disappointing, if you disregard that, 9-10 to 1 is good. But anyway, Billy.
No, I'll say on the caption, I went for Broughton in the end. I mean, he's got the flat speed, and he could give John Ferguson a sort of well-needed winner in the Bloomfield colours. Taking the opposite view, if it goes to stay a Kentucky Hayden, who may not like the ground, but he's got Cheltenham experience, ran here a couple of times, and stays really well. I can see stamina's no bad thing in any of these races.
Okay, Tom.
Royal Irish Hussar, tipped up a little while ago in our Triumph preview. Ex-O'Brien horse, but got the better of Guitar P. I'm struggling with horse.
I know, because you were at Cheltenham all day.
Guitar P was on his 10th start, Royal Irish Hussar on his 6th start, and he got the better of him that day on extremely similar ground. Billy doesn't like the fact that he's still got his knackers on. I don't know if that matters. I don't know what happened last time when he was 6-4 on, but this time Royal Irish Hussar.
Okay, let's go over to Sam to see his selection.
Yeah, I share Tom's view. I must say he tipped this one up at a much bigger price before I started even looking at the Triumph, because I thought Willie Mullins had the favourite for it. Unfortunately, she got injured, old Anna Fallet, who hopefully we'll see back next year, I'm informed, on that horse, and I think that would have taken all the beating with the mare's allowance. On the actual odds, Calypto is 4 to 1 you'll be looking at with Betfred on that particular horse. We've mentioned the others in passing as well, but I'm going for Royal Hussar. I think if you take that form out from last time, it would be half the price it is now. So I'll pass you back over to the panel for their next selections in the County Hurdle.
OK, let's move on to the Vincent O'Brien County Handicap Hurdle. And before I've gone for Nicholls again in this race, but someone might have to enlighten me on what it was called.
Oh, Calypto.
Yeah. No, in the
oh,
County
sorry,
Hurdle.
In the County Hurdle. Let me just rattle through. It's good.
What's your selection, Billy? I'll come back to
Funny enough, I haven't prepared your notes.
I've got my notes in a mess, if I'm honest.
OK, Billy, quickly, your selection.
I did like Livius. I thought he had a really good shout at a price, 40 to 1. And the other one at the bottom, Alavan.
OK. Mine was Lac Fontana, just for the record.
Yeah, Daryl Jacob. But no, Montbazon, back on good ground, well handicapped. I'm still waiting for Alan King, like you are with Nicholls, to have that winner. OK. Sam?
Yeah, my horse, I had much higher expectations for at the start of the season. I had a look at its entries. It did OK. It's beaten a few bits and pieces. AP takes the ride. I think just have a look back through the form book. A few tender rides. I'll pass you back to Peter.
OK. The 240, this is the Albert Bartlett Novices Hurdle. I can understand why all the money's come for Briar Hill, but I'm going for the second favourite, King's Palace. Got Cheltenham form, and I think if you take that at face value, I think King's Palace, at about 5 to 1 it could be on the day, and Briar Hill might even be backed even further as good value.
Okay, I do think if you want a winner, just back Briar Hill. It's most likely a winner tomorrow, certainly, but I do like a patchy jacket at price each way.
OK.
Captain Cutter.
For the reasons that we previously discussed.
Said, yeah.
OK, let's go over to Sam for his selection.
If you want to back a short one, I'd be going Bosworth all day, and we'll come on to that. My selection is King's Palace. We've mentioned it previously. I like the form. I like the fact the stable are banging form. You're going to get a decent price, 7 to 2-ish, about a horse that, if he was trained by the other trainer, I think would be the favourite. Guys, their final pick. OK, now we move on to the big race of the day, the Betfred Cheltenham Gold Cup Chase, £327,000 plus to the winner. $500,000, I think, has been put on the race. I have gone for T for free each way, because it's around about 40, 50 to 1. I think it will jump well, I think it will stay well, and I think it's value. Billy?
Okay. I think get yourself down to Betfred and have 2 bets. Have First Lieutenant and have Triad Deline, back on both, about 5 to 1 the pair, so you have 1 bet, 5 to 1.
Just got to pick your marbles off the floor there. You lost them. But Bobsworth, perfect conditions. I'm going to go for the 1-2 forecast. Nicky Henderson, Bobsworth, Triad Deline. Can't have Sylvian Arco, can't be the ground strike. Bobsworth to seal a cracking festival. OK, very quickly, let's get over to Sam, see what the prices are in his selection.
Bobsworth, so like I say, I think that's going to be a case of filling your boots. You heard it here first. John McCurrick says that Henderson's convinced the horse will be even better on this ground, so I don't really know what the danger is or why we're worrying, and it's certainly not T for 3. Back to Peter.
Certainly not T for 3. Well, there's 3 of us here.
Yeah,
I don't know where he's gone.
There's
no tea. Just water.